All the debuffs, baby. We got Glue Storm, we got Super Brittle, and we got Cripple Moab. Pair them all up with Quincy, and it's the recipe for ultimate destruction. We're going to destroy off the coast chimps. So let's jump into it. Start with a sub on the left side of the water, and then a dart monkey to the left of the track. On last, the dart should shoot down a straight line on the track, and the sub's range should cover the kind of bend in the track. You can leave auto start on because this is a really chill guide, and this map is pretty easy, so you can just take it easy for the most part. During round 9, slow it down, and then get Quincy as low as possible on land, a bit to the right of your sub. Essentially, you want him to be able to see the first bend in the track on the left side, so right there, where he's shooting right now. He should be able to see that, but don't worry if he can't. His range will increase soon, and he'll be able to see it eventually, so don't worry about it too much. After you get Quincy, you get a sniper on that bend specifically. The placement for the sniper does matter because we're going to get shrapnel shot later on, and that is placement dependent, so make sure you get it about there. Then after you get a sniper, get a druid to the left of Quincy, but as close to him as possible. Again, placement isn't precise at all, just try and keep them compact. Remember, don't use code ONWE in the BTD6 shop, use code Dorio instead, because his Souter plushie is worn out now, and he needs to buy a new one. I can't exactly comment on why it's worn out, but feel free to make your own conclusions. Start upgrading that druid to a 130 draw to the jungle, because that is the best tower in the entire game. Get draw to the jungle mid 19. And then set it to first, that's really important. And then get hard thorns mid 21. After that, get shrapnel shot on your sniper, so make it a 0-2-0. And now it's AFK for about 10 rounds. Upgrade your druid to Jungle's Bounty mid 35. Make sure it's on first again, that is important. And what we're going to do from now is just get a village above the track next to your sniper. And this is just going to be kind of our discount Jungle Drums village. Just makes stuff a bit cheaper and obviously makes it attack faster, which is really, really useful. Jungle Drums is one of the most important upgrades in the entire game. So get a village to the left of your sniper, above the track but as low as you can, and then upgrade it to a 102. And then upgrade your sniper to a 120, so give it full metal jacket. And then before round 40, get Jungle Drums. And for the Moab, all you have to do is just use Quincy's ability. And with your sniper on first, it might look a bit different every time round 40. There might be some stragglers at the start, but your sniper and your druid will take care of them, so don't worry about that. Before 42, upgrade your sub to a 300 and submerge it. And then upgrade your sniper to a 220. We need the sub for camo detection because right now the only camo we really have is Quincy and the sniper, and they don't really cut it because they just attack a bit too slow at the moment. Upgrade that sniper to 320, so deadly precision. And then get an alchemist below the track, about there so that the alchemist, Quincy and the sniper kind of form a triangle. It doesn't matter if the alchemist is closer to Quincy or the sniper. In this run for me it was the sniper, in previous runs it was Quincy, but it doesn't really end up mattering. Just make sure the two closest towers to the alchemist are Quincy and the sniper. because we're going to upgrade it to a tier 4 in the late game. Upgrade your sniper to a main Moab, so a 420, make sure it's on first. And then get an ice monkey to the left of your druid, there should be plenty of space there. In discount range of course. And then a glue above the druid, again there should be plenty of space. If there isn't, just put it a bit to the right, doesn't really matter. Upgrade the glue to a 032 glue hose and stronger glue. Obviously going to become our glue storm. Make sure you buy glue strike as well. What you should be doing now is upgrading your ice to a 310. I didn't do that here because I forgot the money limit for this run, so I ended up not buying the ice, and that makes round 63 a lot closer, but you'll see that. Just make sure you get ice shards and enhanced freeze on your ice monkey, so 310, and you'll be completely fine for 63, but I'll be back for that round. For 63, use Glue Strike on the first wave, then use Quincy's first ability on the second wave, then use his second ability on the third wave, and then for 64 you can use Glue Strike if you like. Don't have to, as you can see, but if you want to, you absolutely can. As I said before, for round 63 the second wave got really close because I didn't buy a 310 ice. You should definitely do that in your run, it will make 63 really, really easy, even though you still have to use the abilities. And from there you can just chill again, there's nothing you have to do for a good bit. So for 71, because I don't have a 310 ice, I end up leaking a lot of stuff. You can use Quincy's second ability and Glue Strike to save yourself like I did. That's totally fine. That won't happen if you have a 310 ice, but it did happen to me. But yeah, if anything gets past, you can use your abilities, but you shouldn't have to, as you can see. During 74, we're awfully close to getting Spirit of the Forest. Get Spirit of the Forest mid 74. And as you can see now, I start upgrading my ice to a 310. And as you'll see pretty soon, I can afford a 310 before round 75, which is when you really need to have Spirit of the Forest. So what you should have done is bought a 310 ice before 63. And then just make the rounds from 63 to 75 a lot easier. Because as you saw, 63 second wave got a bit close, 71 got close, had to use an ability, but if you have an ice you won't have to. Upgrade your ice to a 420 after you get Spirit. So 310 before Spirit, then 420 after Spirit. And now you can just chill for a little while again because Spirit is really, really good. Buy Cripple before the double ZOMGs on 85. You can afford it earlier, so I assume you would have already bought it, but if you haven't, make sure you get it before 85. and again leave it on first. During 91, upgrade your glue to a glue storm, and then your village to a 302. You'll see me upgrade my alchemist here. You shouldn't do that. I don't do it quite here, but I do it pretty soon. You don't want to do that yet because we want to get super brittle first and then upgrade our alchemist. So keep in mind, leave that alch as a 320 for now. And feel free to use your abilities anytime. I tend to use Quincy's first ability on the ZOMG rounds, but you can glue strike at any time for 93, 94, it really doesn't matter. I don't here for 94, I just use Quincy's first ability and shred. You should definitely use Glue Storm on 95 though, because lots of DDTs means we want that slowdown for sure. And you can also use Quincy's first ability just to watch him crush. Feel free to Glue Storm at any time during 96. As you can tell, you don't actually have to because Cripple is really, really strong. It's doing like 600 damage a shot, but anyway. 97 is just a long round because Cripple's the only thing dealing damage. Other than Spirit, obviously, but that's not a lot of damage. Because you haven't upgraded your Alchemist to Tier 4 yet, you should have Super Brittle by now, which makes round 98 a lot easier. You see me mess up around 98 and 99, so they get a bit close, but for 98, what you want to do is use Glue Storm immediately when you see some Moabs. And then use Quincy's first ability. You should already have Super Brittle, so you don't have to buy that. And make sure again that you use Glue Storm early during 98, because you'll have it off cooldown for 99. I didn't, and so it gets a lot closer than it should. But Spirit clutches up because it's goated. And then for 100, just use Glue Storm, and then use Quincy's first ability when your ice starts attacking, and just shred the bad. Hope you enjoyed. This guide is pretty fun. This strat is insane. It's literally plus 12 damage to Quincy, which is just nuts.